because clearly there's a connection between all of it. This can't be random. What no one knows is how serious it is.
Within the last few days, more than a dozen HBCUs have been targeted, with bomb threats causing alarm for many students and faculty alike.
Because I follow all the HBCUs, all of them posting about them receiving bomb threats and telling students to shelter in place, not come on campus. They do everything virtually and that kind of thing. So
all of the bomb threats appear to follow a pattern. An anonymous person issued a bomb threat to the schools around 3 a.m. Exactly how the threats are coming in has not been disclosed by many of the schools involved. The schools then contact local police to sweep the campuses for any bombs. In early January, 8 HBCUs received threats, according to the New York Times. Many of the schools notified students and staff, urging them to shelter in place. Some sent messages like this one from Edward Waters University in Jacksonville, Florida, saying 4 sweeps of the campus were conducted. Fort Valley University in Fort Valley, Georgia said until further notice, students and staff will be required to use their ID cards to access buildings on campus. Jackson State University President Carolyn Myers went a bit further, calling the threats a shameless attempt to dampen our sense of safety and freedom. Spelman College President Mary Campbell told Atlanta Black Star the threats against HBCU campuses are appalling and raise serious concerns about racially targeted hate-based violence in our communities. Some concerned parents of HBCU students took to social media, like this mom of a Bethune-Cookman student who said, as a parent of a BCU's freshman and thousands of miles away in another state, I would have appreciated better parent communication. Leslie Jones is the founder of the 107, an organization that promotes the nation's historically black colleges and universities. She says some HBCU parents and alumni are concerned due to the frequency of the threats. People will become desensitized to the severity of the threats. She pointed to the long history of threats of bombings towards African Americans and black institutions, including the 1963 church bombing in Birmingham, Alabama.
You don't want it to be something where you keep getting these bomb threats and nothing happens, and then people kind of start becoming disengaged and don't take it seriously anymore, and then something does happen.
The FBI released a statement Wednesday afternoon which says, in part, this investigation is of the highest priority for the Bureau and involves more than 20 FBI field offices across the country. These threats are being investigated as racially or ethnically motivated violent extremism and hate crimes. Wednesday afternoon, NBC News reported the FBI has identified 6 persons of interest, who the agency described as tech-savvy, possibly connected to the bomb threats.
The pieces of the puzzle right now, when you have so many different colleges being threatened, there's clearly somebody behind it. It's hard to believe that it would be 16 random people doing this at the same time.
No word of any arrests at the time of this report. Reporting for Atlanta Black Star, I'm Cavante Smalls.